Hey folks, welcome back to No Strings Attached, Living Off Grid. Today's video I'm going to be making a rocket stove out of this log here. This will be the first video in a series of videos of, survival tactics, how to do stuff off grid, just plain fun stuff. So let's see what we're going to do here. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to use this 1.25" spade bit to drill a hole through the top of the log. The full length of the spade bit here. I wish I had a longer spade bit, but this is the biggest one I have right now, so we're just going to drill directly in the center, all the way down as far as we can, and once we're done there, I'm going to put another hole through the side, so the two of them meet up in the center. Okay, now that we got the hole drilled down the top here, and the hole drilled in the side, they meet up in the middle. We're going to put our fuel in here, light it, and hopefully that will catch fire to the wood on the inside of the log, and it'll draw all the smoke up and all the heat and the flame up and create like a flue draft so that all the flame will come up, and we just keep feeding a little bit of fuel in there until the center catches fire, and then hopefully that will continuously burn for us. So if you were to use this little rocket stove, do a little bit of cooking on, you could just put a couple of stones around the outside here, about 3 of them to create a nice stable base, and then put your frying pan on top like that. That would keep a little bit of a gap layer in there so the heat could escape and you wouldn't choke out the fire underneath. Or alternatively, if you had some nails, you could just hammer some nails in there and do the exact same thing. Okay, so now we'll add a little bit of dry kindling fuel to it, just to get it going a little bit. We'll drop some down the top here, just so it can catch on fire once we get it in there. I'm just using very dry pine twigs here. Just broke them off a tree fresh. And then I'll just put a few in here that will push in once we get the fire going. Okay, so I've got my kindling in there. I broke it down a little bit more and threw it a little bit further in there. So I'm going to put some of this pine pitch on the end of a twig. I'm going to light that on fire. And hopefully, when I put this in here, I'll catch some of it on fire. You can see a little bit of smoke coming up there. A little bit of smoke coming out there. As you can see, I got that kindling lit in there. That pine sap worked pretty good. It just took a few tries to get it going. So I'll let this burn for a few minutes, and then I'll put a little bit more kindling in there to hopefully get that going and really get like a good bed of coals going. And there we go, folks. Just with a little bit of time and patience and a little bit of kindling in there, we got a good rocket stove going here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Here we are about an hour and a half later. And it is actually still going strong there. You can see, hopefully on the inside, it has a nice bed of coals and is going pretty well there. I call this a success.